Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bear Arms Play Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft. Today is a very special recording day because Kharaz will be helping my ass get good in Arena. Of course, I am of the staunch opinion that the reason I always suck at Arena is because of RNG, and that is of course correct, but Kharaz insists that this might not be correct, and so he has offered to coach me. Say hello to Kharaz, everyone!
What is up, guys? Yeah, I guess we'll find out if that's all about the RNG or not. Well, Arena can be very, there can be a lot of variance in the Arena, because you're drafting the cards, and I don't care. But in general, if you're drafting well, and if you're playing the cards well, you could achieve an average of 5 to 7 wins, depending on how long you're playing the Arena, in what time frame, basically. So yeah,
I usually get around 3 wins, which is not the best thing to get. And so we will be I will be buying a key with real money. So make sure to share this video with your friends so we can get that money back out. Yes, this will be charged to my PayPal. Okay, just don't look at the screen right now.
Pretty interesting. When I make a mistake, I have to retype the whole password.
Yeah, no, I know what mistake I made. So I have nothing. Okay, so my daily quest tells me that I should go Druid, so I will go Druid, unless you recommend differently.
I like the Shaman a lot since TGT came out, because obviously it got quite a number of really good cards. Although that didn't really take off in ranked and constructed, but we could also take the Druid. Druid also got some pretty cool cards. Druid has this inherent mana curve going with its creatures, because it got 2 more 2-drops, and thus it has really strong drops on every mana slot. So if you get those cards, you can easily have a 12-win deck with a lot of swipes, Druid of the Claw, and those 2-drops. So
essentially all the cards we won't get, that's the ones we need. So let's go with Druid.
You would like to awaken me.
Hunter is also not bad, but it kind of fell out of favor with DGT because the cards it got, they're not that good for a tempo-based deck.
I'd go with the Assassin.
I'm not sure about that. Ravenhold Assassin is a pick that you can take in a deck that tries to aim on bursting your opponent from some point in the game. Kharaz Mystic, in my opinion, is a way more versatile drop, although Mage's popularity has kind of declined in the Arena because Paladin and Rogue became a lot better with TGT. Kharaz Mystic is at worst a 4-mana 4/3, which is not as bad. It's also not very good because it ties to every 2-mana 3/2, but still, I think it's the better drop.
Okay, I would not have picked this in any sort of thing. Now here, I'm not sure, it's probably the Living Roots, but the Acolyte of Pain is quite good for card draw. I just don't know what else I'm gonna be getting. This one we just ignore, this is shit, it's the Stone Tusk War, nobody wants Stone Tusk Wars.
Yep, I agree on that. In my opinion, and I know that people are kind of having a different opinion about that, but in my opinion, Druid doesn't really need that much card draw in Arena, because usually Druid has a very high mana curve. That's basically what the Druid achieves to do. The Druid wants to get into the later game and then drop his Iron Bark Protectors and all that shit. The epics, if you get an epic card with Druid and it's a Druid class card, you win, you get at least 2 more wins in the overall Arena. So I think the card draw is not as valuable in a slower deck as Druid is, but it doesn't actually matter because Living Roots is a very, very strong card. So I'd take that one.
Okay.
Because you need some early game, and Living Roots is...
This is because this is good, but this is one of the best Arena cards that there are.
I would not say Wild Growth is good, but I would say Druid of the Flame is good. And you have to compare that to Mechanical Yeti, because Wild Growth First, it fell out of favor with the introduction of the new 2-mana drop that Druid got, that is basically a wild growth attached to a body.
Yeah, the Darnassus Aspirant.
Yeah, and also Druid wants to have a very consistent curve. If you wild growth at turn 2, you're basically disrupting your curve in the arena. And yeah, that makes it kind of a bad card. It's not bad to have it because like you get 1 more mana crystal and all that. Yeah, it's great, but you're not guaranteed to have big drops that you want to play with the wild growth, and it's much better to have a decent curve. And yeah, that pick is kind of hard. Like we can't.
I'd go with the Yeti, to be honest.
We can't go for the mana curve right now because we have 2 cards in the deck. And Druid of the Flame, I don't know. It feels like 3 mana drops became really fucking important in the arena. And Druid of the Flame is the best 3 mana, or one of the best 3 mana drops you can have. At the same time, the Yeti is a Yeti. So, And this pick kind of decides on whether we want to take more 4 drops or more 3 drops, and I think we're a little bit more guaranteed to get good 4 drops than good 3 drops. I think it's the Druid of the Flame. I'm not sure about that one.
So let's go with both! Living Roots. I mean, this is not even a debate.
No, I'd take that. It's an awesome card. Also, you want to have at least
Fairy
one
Dragon
drop.
all day, every day.
Yeah, that's the easiest decision up to now.
Not sure. I mean, this can be quite good in the right context. This will probably get removed immediately. This one, I don't know if it's good or bad.
For me, it's between the Abusive Sergeant and the Mark of the Wild, because Micro Machine is just a 2-mana 2/2 basically.
Yeah.
And it dies to a lot of 2/3s, and well, over the last few months, people favored the 2/3s a little bit more. Not more than the 3/2s, but generally a little bit more than like the generic 1-mana, I don't know, 1-mana 2/1. And the basic reason why I'm favoring the Abusive over the Mark of the Wild is because we have 2 Living Roots, and we're basically guaranteed to have something that we can buff with one of these. Question is, what do we want to do? Do we want to be a little bit more greedy and take the Mark of the Wild and hope that we have at least 1 Living Roots and at least the Mark of the Wild in hand for the opening to get like a 2-mana or a 3/3 on turn 2 with Taunt and a 1/1? Because that would be game winning. On the other hand, Abusive Sergeant is like extremely versatile, but we can end up with too many 1-drops. Also, you have the Fairy Dragon, which weakens the Mark of the Wild a lot.
Well, you know, I did get you on here to tell me what to do, not to confuse me. So, I'll go with the Sergeant.
Yeah, we can do that. It's fine.
This card I've never seen before. I don't know. Is this good? It's if you have Beast Synergy, which you probably don't have as a Druid in Arena.
Yeah. Also, it's not. I wouldn't even run it in Beast decks, or at least like not 2 of it, because Priest has this basically the same thing for mechs, and well, we don't see that many mech priests.
I did see a mech priest yesterday. He fucked me hard. I don't know, the choice would be between the Berserker and the Bone Guard Lieutenant. Which, I don't know, I have no idea which one's better. As a Druid, we will be hero powering occasionally, but...
Occasionally, but not really in the early game. Because you want, as I said before, you want to have a steady curve. And that does not involve hero powering at turn 3.
So we go with the Berserker.
I still think that 3-mana 3/2 is better. 2-mana 3/2 is better than the 2-mana 2/3, just for trading.
Yeah, now this can be quite good in the later game when we actually have the mana to hero power.
It won't.
I don't know. What do you recommend? I really don't see any upsides to any of these.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not significant.
I think both of them, like Claw or the Dragonhawk Rider, are decent, or not decent, but okay picks. For the fact that we have a lot of 1-drops and like 2 of them can deal 2 damage already, although we don't really want to do that. I think it's the Dragonhawk Rider. It's a 3-mana 3/3, which is
Yeah, it's this. You will not end this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going with Jormungandr because they're pretty good.
Yep. And you want high drops with the Druid.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like the Aspirant is quite good.
Definitely.
Well, now we have all shit cards. The best one of these would be the Ogre Brood, wouldn't he?
Yeah, we don't have any mechs, and we're probably not going to get that many mechs because Druid is not... It's not like you want to have too many tempo cards in your deck as Druid. You want like to get into the late game, and yeah, mechs are basically tempo cards. So I'd take the Ogre Brood.
Yeah, Spectral Knight. This is not a debate.
Yeah, it's fine.
Stranglethorn or Ooze? Because we have a few big drops and we need a few more 2-drops, I feel.
Well, we have 3 decent 2-drops and generally 2 Living Roots for the early game, which is totally fine.
Or we could go with the Tiger then.
Yeah, I think I'd go for the Tiger. I think it's fine. I think it's a nice pick. The Ooze is not bad.
Living Roots or Jormungandr? A third Living Roots, I mean, you know, that would be almost guaranteed to come up early in the game.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that too. I think for a third Living Roots we'd have to have more synergy. Like a Dark Iron Dwarf, for example. That would... Or Defender of Argus. If we had those cards in the deck, I'd definitely pick the third Living Roots because it, like, goes off guaranteed. I feel like it's a second Jormungandr. I feel like that's fine.
Tall Strider.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you recommend then?
I think Power of the Wild is one of the best 2-mana cards in the Druid. Tall Strider, like we are lacking 4-drops right now, which kind of sucks a little bit, but the Tall Strider is just not good.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably these are not too good, all of them, but this one's not too horrible either.
I think we're actually taking the Direwolf Alpha because we have 2 Living Roots.
Oh yeah, that's true. That could be a good thing. Oh yeah, Flying Machine, definitely. This not even. I mean, this is the best card in
It's definitely one of the best cards in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raid Leader is also very close to it.
Well, yeah, go with the Stalker. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's not up for a debate. Not at all.
Ventrico or Jormungandr? I feel like if we take Ventrico, we kind of just break the curve again that we built that we put so much work into build. So, yeah, I'd probably go with the third Jormungandr, but I'm not sure because the Jormungandr is quite expensive, and I don't feel like we would get to play 3 of them in one game.
Yeah, me neither, actually. Not that we don't get to play 3 of them, but generally speaking, we have a very high chance of still drawing very, very late game cards, like a Force Tank Max, like the Ironbark Protector, like the Druid Epics in general. I think it's the Ventrico, although that really is not a good card in Druid because Druid really wants to establish a board and all that.
I know that this one's pretty good. I'm not sure about this one.
I like the Saber.
Yeah.
Like, Druid of the Saber and Shattered Sun Cleric are in kind of the same power range, and the more I think about it, the better Shattered Sun Cleric gets because we have, like, some really good early game. And we do have a lot of 2-drops too. But the Saber is really good.
Or Sludge Belcher.
Yeah, I'd take it, but we need to take more 4-drops.
North Sea Kraken, I think, is one of the best cards in the arena at this point in time.
Especially for Druid, yeah.
Yeah. Ironbark Protector. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, these are all not too amazing, I feel.
I think we're taking the generic 3-mana 3/3 again. I don't really like the Dancing Swords, although an argument could be made.
Ancient Brewmaster is quite good. It's a 4-drop.
Yeah, we need the 4-drop.
Boom.
That's
Another full
absolutely that's the best card we could have gotten there. We needed that. And the Hitty, maybe. That'd be amazing.
What is this? Which one do we take?
That is absolutely amazing to get.
Which one? Keeper
The
or
Keeper.
Tender?
Absolutely the Keeper. We need that card.
Well, I feel like Harvest Golem because Harvest Golem is very good.
Yep.
Wrath, isn't it?
Yep. And that's a Wrath. Like, whenever you see a Wrath, you basically take a Wrath.
See a Wrath, take a Wrath. Don't give a shit. I don't know, Starfire or maybe did the Scarlet Crusader, but we have a lot of 3-drops. So
No, we have a lot of decent mid-game minions, so Starfire.
Yeah.
Starfire. And we don't have a 6-drop, so it's fine.
Ooh, what did we get? Oh, a Pirated Sky Golem, that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Grand Crusader is also not very bad for Arena, but I think the Sky Golem is just better.
And we have a deck.
So to wrap things up, we have a very decent deck, in my opinion. I was kind of fearing that we didn't get that many 4-drops as we ended up with. I mean, 4 4-drops is not very nice, especially not for Druid, but I think it's absolutely fine. The good thing is we got 2 Living Roots, which is kind of on the same power level as Zombie Chow, but not quite there. And Zombie Chow is like the best card in Arena, tied up with Shredder. So we got that going for us, and we got some synergy with it too. I like that.
Bookworm in your body, your food don't do you no good. Bookworm in your body, your food don't do you no good.